Shouldn't he have restocked his shit after a sleep? You have to count 4 times to restock vendors? Ugh, okay, fine. Committed to the bit. Oh, wait, there was a chick in the monastery here, too. Fuck. Let me see if I have anything else we can DE. That's not legendary. Oh, actually, we could DE some of these, like, I don't know if we're going to use them, right? There's one glasswood branch. Let's check the vendor first. Yeah, we didn't have enough to upgrade 2 weapons with all the explosion we done. Crazy. Although we didn't like religiously buy them from every vendor, to be fair. Are there any other vendors except these ones? These ones, the ones at the outpost, and the one in the monk area we're going to right now. I think that's it. In this zone, that is. Bruh. Bruh. Where's the sprinting one? Is this one? So slow.
Where's the...
Oh, I guess you only had 1. Those are indeed the only vendors. Je m'excuse. I felt. Loading screens. Loading screens. Loading screens. Oh man, going to sleep cancels your food, for fuck's sake. The run food that we just had.
What?
He still hasn't restocked. What the hell? What in the fucking shit? I'm just gonna see it. CBA. Although I want to have them for the future. Wait, hold up. Of like whatever potential they might do with the DLC. Especially like keeps your saved data items, you know. That's why I'm being stubbornly hesitant. We could go to Thirdborn and stuff. You get them in the garden with access to a camp? Oh, I didn't know. Didn't know about that. Okay, then we can go. And when we get our stuff, we'll just upgrade it.
What?
Get the branches back. Was that 3? This guy guys didn't have it, did they?
Oh, great.
Blessed are we.
This will be our most difficult. The keep has fallen.
Let's go check it out. Let's go do the Mr. Cat injection before we start. The garden. The feeding, baby.
Hey.
Hey. What's going on? Ah, we're good. Done and done. Yeah, 3. Boop. Yeah. Fully upbeat. In a second. In however long it takes to load. I guess we make Glasswood Branch 2. Then we go upgrade, Magic Missile, boop, done. There it is. Okay. We are juiced. We are giga juiced. Cool. Cool backdrop. That go. Oh, we explored down here earlier. This was inaccessible, obviously, before. Cool. It's like one of the early areas of the zone. You'll not be able to return once you enter the garden. You wish to proceed. Let me overwrite this. Save successful. It is time for us to take a 5-minute break so I can give my cat his insulin injection for the evening. After this.
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks. And now, without Solace, there's no reason for me to ever come back.
The Wardens deserve a new beginning.
Feels more like an ending to me, but as you say.
Please, be honest with us, Marius. Are you going to be alright?
I'll be fine.
Right. Marius has been
It's
on the
not
verge
like
of a
I have
mental
any
breakdown
more
for like 40
childhood
hours now.
that can be destroyed.
Solace is gone, but its people aren't. You're still here, and we're still with you. Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Enter every dungeon across the regions. A time of change and strife, we felt this discord in the island itself.
I guess that's why you and Sapadal are due for a heart-to-heart, or whatever you have with a god.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
Good point. We'll be the first to enter the garden in ages.
Can you imagine? An untouched spiritual wilderness just waiting for us. I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares. their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
You're saying there's a chance we'll all become raving lunatics?
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something.
Let's all take drugs
You
together.
told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapodal. Set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
That's the plan until I change my mind.
You're as unpredictable as ever. Not that I disapprove. Sapodal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
Thanks for clarifying that every ending to the game is good. Doesn't make the choice any easier.
Good. Who said it has to be? Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Yeah, I feel like turning back. This may take a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end.
She almost
Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsley, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Blizzard! Blizzard! Zeno! You were the 9.5 years, dude. Fuck me. Congrats on the new badge, my homie. How are you? I said, how are you? Now, darkness, the tables have turned. Wipe a tear from the corner of your eye.
Oh, you're gonna get me going too. We're with you. All the way.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun.
A lot of bad things
Hope to
happening?
see you out
That's
there,
not good,
Marius.
dude.
Well, let's go then.
Hope that horse
We
shit
can't keep
clears
your
up,
god
man.
waiting.
Glad you're able to pop in for a bit then. Hopefully take your mind off shit, yeah? Who wants to talk? Giada.
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began. And where it all ends. For so long I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious?
Drugs. You tell me.
I think that I'm juggling so many variables that it's impossible to focus on even one. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan?
You're welcome for that, by the way.
It feels like only yesterday you were running errands for me. We've come a long way.
Well, it wasn't
We are
too long
standing
before
in
yesterday.
the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zeno, dude. I'm sorry, brother. My condolences. I take how did you out of me in the garden? You can't romance in this game, dude. We don't have much time to decide.
And only one chance to get it right.
Tough, but such
My
is
parents
life.
were going to build a better
My
world for
condolences, brother.
Animancers. That dream was their legacy to me.
Hopefully I
You and I have come
Warcraft
farther
can
than they did.
take your mind off of it a
To an
bit.
impossible place where anything can happen. Anything.
It was about romancing a Take the Furry. Whatever you need, I'm here for you.
Of course you are. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it.
Every way I can. Okay.
Who could rest at a time like this?
Good. Yeah, we never got Marius' training. I feel like
You
bugged
too.
out somehow. Unless we did and I forgot, but I'm pretty
I
sure we
wanted
did.
to thank you. You've been a really good friend to me. And
Good.
what do you need?
Oh.
If I must. Right. As
Okay.
we were saying,
I'm gonna go do Mr. Cat
I
stuff
wanted
chat,
to
and
thank
then
you.
it's time.
you've been a really good
Time
friend
for
to
the
me.
final sequence.
And I appreciate it.
Ask him about
Something on
Gallon's
your
test.
mind,
I don't think he had the option to anymore.
Running into Iancu reminded me that I did
And I
have
did
friends in
before, I'm
some-
pretty sure, like at some point.
What do you need?
I tried to, yeah, see, he doesn't have it because we've left that zone
Wasn't
now.
dreams.
We'd have to go back, but
Right.
it's not a big deal.
As
It's
we
alright.
were saying, running into Iancu reminded me that I did have
Go
friends in
give
Solace.
Mr. Cat his injection.
And when I left, I more or less lost them. Since then, I lost track of how lonely I was getting. Then you and the envoy showed up.
That's what friends are for.
Seriously, though, you treated me like kith, not like an exile or a drunken loss of a person. I needed that more than I knew.
We're here for you when you need us. Anytime.
Oh, and if you tell anyone I said that, I'll put a twig viper in your bedroll.
There he is.
Welcome back. Aren't they talking? Oh, are they not doing, what are they're literally bantering right now. Okay. Yeah. Paradise. Nuts. The garden. Find Sapadal. I assume they're right there. Okay. Unspent. Oh. Bit of max HP. I don't know about Yahtzee shit, sure. Oh god, I gotta spend all their points, otherwise this shit won't go away. Just gonna put like random shit in for the rest of them. There we go. Okay.
Looks like we'll have to find another way through.
Or yeah, we're not. Gremlin. This looks very cool. That was all the T5 stuff in here. Well. Megfolk Horizon 1. Life is a prayer. God function defines the good prayer, and we pray it to our we pray it with our hearty holy genocide. Now says God function. Destroy the insisted ones. Puncture the cyst of their secessionist Adra. Smother their children, for they are without soul. Slaughter their livestock, for they are without soul. Turn them out from their dwellings and make a census of them to pray to God function, so that God will know the extirpation of the insisted ones is complete. Of them, Abaddon says, nothing can be made of that which is hoarded, so punish the hoarder. Of them, Baras says, they are not upon the wheel, so they do not live or die. They are as inert as stone. Of them, Ethus says, there is no hope for them, as they are enthralled by the hopeless, so deliver a hope unto them. Of them, Galawain says, hunt them down, even to the last child, as the predator hunts even unto the preyest. Of them, Hylia says, among them neither chick nor child is born with soul, so there is no birth among them. Go make a bloody birth of them. Of them, Magrin says, make war on them. Of them, Andra says, strike away all memory as the tide strikes the shape of the sand. Of them, Rimgrand howls. Of them, Skane says, make an effigy of them. Disfigure them until their effacement is complete. Of them, Whale says, all the strangeness of the alien among them shall be mine. There is no stranger thing in the world, and I shall have it for my own. Of them, Mordecai says, make an oath of their utter annihilation. This is God function, which is the topmost cameral for a mind. It's all the gods were in on this. It sounds like all the gods were trying to
Ready?
Fucks up
Aim.
it all up. Cool. That's where we were, yeah. Makes sense. Because we're here on the map, yeah. The garden. Come. The gods are so friendly. Aren't they just? Adraban. Okay, there's been an Adraban. How come we still have some? I just can't stop, dude. Letter from Tane. Dear Lengrath, I made it to Garden somehow. The last thing I remember is getting lost stumbling through the woods past the volcano. Now here I am. Then again, maybe it was all a dream. Maybe this is a dream too. What else is new? The plants are a nice touch, but a bit too humanoid. They'd fit right in the halls obscured. A little greener to brighten up the enclosures. Anyway, I believe this is actually the end of my sightseeing tour in the living lands on a moment too soon. I miss the comforts of home now. How do I leave? Oh well, I'll figure something out. I always do. Wink. Your friend Tane the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. P.S. I'm leaving this here for you. A future version of you to find someday. Take care. See you at the next meeting at the Circle. I'll save you a seat next to me at the big table.
Is he really natural?
More skeletons. We're in this crazy, holy, evil god sanctuary, and there's fucking skeletons. I don't know where that corpse is. It's gone. Oh well. Bears. Oh, and swords. So good. I feel like I've seen these mobs before. Can't put my finger on where.
I think this is the only way down. After you.
Life was apparent. The insisted ones we made a holy slaughter. The young we smothered with our hands. Of the oldest we made fires. We rendered them down. Okay, it's just more killing. The Meg folk coming here and fucking everyone up. Everything up. Hello, Yelzy. Hello, Risky.
Cannonball!
I spy a little path here. I'm supposed to break this.
Where's my mark?
Can't do it while underwater. Maybe it's a shortcut for later. You have a fire throw? Well, I do, but you can't throw while you're treading water. Can't do anything except swim. Now, here we go.
That's done.
I think that's a way back, not forward. This is dope. Fire, frost, shock accumulation, receiving elemental status. Receiving elemental status applies that status to all nearby targets. Wow. Wait, a different way. Yeah, I definitely can't do, like, I need, there needs to be a ledge to climb on. Can't do anything here. Underground here too? Under like cave or anything? Look like it. Okay. No, doesn't look like this. I mean, we might. This might be like a little camp hub that we come back to a couple times. Oh, that's just my cursor, my crosshair hovering over them too. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go, he says, continues to check outside things. Just in case you guys didn't hear what you said. Charm of Bones. Summon a tier of skeletons to fight for you. Wow.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I
Yeah, an
going
ambush.
mad?
The book is penned with dark tree sap instead of ink. Every stroke done with a slow and meticulous hand. Parts of the pages contain sketches of the garden, unfamiliar animals, and even music in some ancient notation. Only the final page contains legible writing. Forgive us.